the hunter. Specific window. There we go. Just move it down the list here so that it... yeah, there we go. So that it doesn't block out the chat. And here we go. So I'm going to start a new game instead of continuing my test one. Sure. Layton Lake District. Hirschfelden Hunting Reserve in Germany. One assumes, or Austria or something. Medvedtager National Park. Probably somewhere Scandinavian or in Russia or something. I'm going to go with this one because it's the one I've tried out so far.
Ah, you made it here in one piece. Welcome to the untamed wild. Name's Colton Locke, but everyone calls me Doc. I'm the warden up here, and
why do they call you Doc?
Every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District. Well, this here's the best hunting reserve you'll find in 100 miles. I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place.
You've been hunting here your whole life. How come your accent doesn't quite match up? Right, so...
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do.
Well, that's easy.
Try to find an animal track around here.
I think I got it in one hit too, actually. That's the first time I've managed to do that. Or not? Nope. It looked like it went down, but it didn't. So, well, that was a nice quick start to things. I expected to have to wander around for a while, but so we got super lucky there in that there was a deer just sort of stood there immediately. So what we're going to do now is examine the tracks and the bloodstains and see which way the animal went, and we're going to just sort of basically track it. Went this way somewhere. Luckily, we seem to be some sort of superhuman hunter with 6 senses that can tell where tracks are. Ah, here we go. Even when you can't see them.
White-tailed deer are often slightly bigger than the blacktail, but they're quicker to flee if they sense danger.
Predator vision, yeah. Although having said that, you can see signs of their passing, and in addition to the tracks themselves, because you can see here that the grass has been trampled. Because if you'll notice that we do that too as we walk around.
Sounds like Richard's gonna need a helping hand.
So things to note, for example, at the bottom right there, you can see...
we got this full-blown survivalist fella living out here all year round. Richard Hope. He got in a bit of trouble, it seems. I can fill you in on the details later.
Sure, dude. I just want to shoot some animals right now. So, at the bottom right there, you can see a sound meter, which changes as I move at different speeds. And also through different types of undergrowth. If I try and move through a bunch of bushes and stuff, I'll make a lot more noise.
There are times when you'll want to be moving fast out here, but not when on a hunt.
I'm moving around in the grass.
Animals will hear you coming a mile away.
There's also a heart rate monitor thing.
When you're stalking an animal to avoid being
Dude,
seen.
I get it. There's also a heart rate monitor thing. And our heart rate will increase as we run and things like that. And that will increase the instability of our ability to aim with our rifle. And I'm trying to examine this track right now, and the game's being really funny about it. There we go. Now these white tracks here, these belong to a different animal. In this case, for example, it's a white-tailed jackrabbit. Or more specifically, the droppings of one. We're trying to track down this deer right now. But, there we go. It went this way. Now, is something all these tracks are telling us that you barely hurt it. Yeah, I mean, we won't know exactly where I hit the thing until we find its corpse, really. It looked like a decent enough shot to me that I could have quite easily hit something completely, you know, non-essential, so to speak, so it's just slowly bleeding out somewhere. But I just want to go... Controls, key bindings. Yes, auto walk. There is a button for it. I knew it. There we go. Oh, where'd you go? Oh,
careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching, you better believe it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
So this deer, I expect, will bleed out and die from its wounds. Oh, hello. The deer mating call in that direction. That's good. We'll keep going this way, then we might find something else to shoot. So other things tonight, as I said, there's the heart rate meter, there's a visibility meter in the middle, and on the compass there, you'll see there's a cone. And I believe that is telling us that's where our scent is blowing in the wind. Like currently we're downwind of whatever's in this direction, which means that animals over there will not be able to smell us. They won't be able to pick up our scent nearly as easily. So this is quite handy really right now, because at the moment our quarry went in this direction, which is also coincidentally the same direction as which we heard that mating call from. So it's obviously really what we want to be shooting is the bucks with the antlers and whatnot. Because we want trophies. In addition to a good steak, but, you know. Ah, there it is. Oh, no, that's a log. I thought that was the deer, but it's just a log. No, that would have been a mating call from a different deer. It's not the same one, obviously. An animal has heard you. Has it indeed? We do have binoculars, which we can use to tag animals that we find with them. And sometimes you can get, like, proper lucky in it, or spot something that you actually didn't see with your own eyes. But, not right now.
We're watching you, scum.
Lemony Fresh Fart just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Well, no, I'm not one to judge usernames, but welcome aboard nevertheless. I appreciate the support. This thing is still going. Wow. I must have really gotten a particularly non-fucking essential shot on this thing, because it is just going forever. Oh, hello.
There. Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
The little shit moved. Ah, damn it. That's a jackrabbit. Not interested in that. Oh well, I think I missed that one completely. I'm just going to carry on looking after this one. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Right. No shortage of poo. Did I shoot it in the arse? Well, it was facing towards me, but who knows? If I had just got a flash wound, it could have gone on for quite some time. I mean, it stopped bleeding. You may have noticed at this point. We're not seeing any more blood splatters. I could have alternatively shot it in the intestines, which would cause it to die very, very slowly. But I think we would have found it by now if that were the case.
Keep track of where the wind is blowing. Animals will pick up your scent easily if they're downwind from you.
According to the game, not that I have any real life hunting experience myself, although I have been shooting, it just wasn't at live targets. You want to go for a long shot or a heart shot or something like that, because that'll be a quite quick, clean kill. As opposed to whatever the fuck it is I've done. I believe there's a shooting range we can go to in the game as well, actually. Might want to visit that. Wasn't there some sort of expansion for the 300? No. 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 I have no idea where you got that idea from. Well, you say give up at this point, but what else am I going to do? I might as well keep following this trail while I wait to see or hear something else.
Listen, did you hear that? Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
Are you sure you're not confusing that with Far Cry, Zerix? Whoa, hello.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful.
Well, he ran off. Ah, bear tracks.
Be careful when hunting black bear. Not only are they unpredictable, but they also make very little sound and leave few tracks. You can sneak up on one without realizing it. Fortunately, they'll probably notice you before you them, and will keep their distance.
Good to know. I'm not on the friendliest terms with bears, after all.
The black-tailed deer are one of the easiest animals in the reserve to hunt. Still, be wary of your noise and the wind direction, as their senses are quite good.
Well, where'd you go, fella? Don't even know if I'm tracking the right set of tracks right now, honestly. No, these are going the other way. He went in this general direction, but... There's a rabbit droppings, aren't there? Bollocks. Where'd you go, you bastard? Ah, here we go. This looks more like it. Angus, your continued attempts to get into a multiplayer stream with me are not going to work. I enjoy playing this single player. Even though I can't hear it as much as I should be able to right now, because my fucking ceiling fan is so loud. Luckily, I think the headset's noise cancelling enough.
We're watching you, scum.
Noise cancelling enough that you can't hear it on the stream. Also training. Very good. Also, Weirdy Beardy, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. So very much. What's this? More rabbit droppings. I don't know where it's gone. I'm not seeing any blood splatters, so whatever. Let us continue until we find something new. What's that? A moose!
I noticed you're after moose. Tough animals, I tell ya. Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
Well, unfortunately, if I wanted to go following that moose, it'll be able to smell me a mile off, but judging by where the wind's blowing. So, you know what, we'll forget the moose for now. And besides, I don't think my rifle's high enough caliber anyway. I think we have a Tyler Durden thing going on. I don't think it's actually another person at all. Might explain why the accent doesn't match up. More bear tracks. Now, what would the chances be of something just sitting out here in the open? Probably pretty slim, but you never know. The low mouse sensitivity in this mode is absolute murder, and my mouse cable keeps getting caught on the corner of my keyboard, and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. Stop it, game. What a lovely day. Alright. Could do with a bit of rain IRL right now, actually. I'm sick of all this heat. I suppose something could make a noise, so I have an idea of where to go. Stupid animals. I wasn't talking to you, birds. I don't hunt birds in this game. Well, actually, no, you do hunt some birds, I think. Like, it's like geese and stuff, not little birds. Don't think there's any pheasants in this game, but what the? Tovakin! Not a fan of wireless mice. No, to be honest. I've never been able to find a good one. I have a wireless mouse for my laptop, and I kind of hate it. I've tried several. They're all too small. Just how big is this, anyway? this whole sort of open world area in it. Oh my god, it's massive. It's absolutely huge, and this is only one of the maps available. There's a lookout point over there. Let's go there. I just did it, game. I just went into the map screen. Why is all the good hardware never gets made anymore, right? I'd love to have one of those old Sidewinder Pro joysticks that Microsoft used to make, but they don't do them anymore. The force feedback ones. It's proper annoying. The thing you gotta understand, though, is I have massive hands. You know, there's definitely some caveman DNA in me, because I'm stupidly tall. I have bad posture and massive hands and feet. So, tiny little mice, which are, generally speaking, the normal mice that you get. I hate them. It gives me cramps in my hands. I have to have a big, massive mouse for my big, massive hands, and most of the wireless mice I find are all absolutely tiny for some abominable reason. Fucking shoe shopping is an absolute nightmare for me, always has been as well. Jesus Christ. Similar reason. What size am I? I'm a UK size 14. Last I checked, anyway. But, you know, one shop size 14 is not the same as another's, so it's all a bit hit and miss sometimes. Plus, I always find the trick is, as well, it's the width of the shoes as well. Like, even if I can find a shoe that's the correct length, it's probably too narrow. That is mental. You're a UK 9. Yeah, I have Sideshow Bob feet. I claim this random house. I summon forth crates. Like gun cabinet. Sweet. Shotguns, bows. You know what? It's almost tempting to go for a shotgun. Do I have to pay some sort of points for these, or what? I can just take whatever I want, assuming I've... oh, no, there's a thing there. 6,000, whatever those are. It looks like I have 0 of whatever those arbitrary currency units are. Deer bleat collar. Oh, I forgot I had these. We can wave that around a bit, see if we get a response. Generates an authentic bleat of a doe in estrus every time it is turned. Simple to use and irresistible to any nearby bucks and does. Low range but high chance of attraction. Oh yeah, you could totally get like vehicles as well. Probably bloody need them really, considering how big the maps are in this. Looks like we can rest here as well. Now that's useful because I've noticed. Wow, that's quite a view, isn't it? I've noticed that sometimes you can discover a sort of animal's nest type resting area, and it'll show you what sort of likely times that they'll come back to rest at it. So of course that means you can go away and sleep until such a time as the animal is there. So yeah, for some reason Comic Sans seems to be the font of choice for country parks. I've noticed that whenever I visited one in the UK as well. How come you have the quad bikes but I don't? I don't know, maybe I didn't purchase some sort of DLC. We've got a scent spray. And we've got an animal caller thing. That didn't seem to garner a response. Given there's bear tracks here. Might garner the wrong type of response altogether. Good beer. I'm not gonna refill after I finish this one. The reason I just for ages decided no drinking on stream is because I don't like doing the whole drunk stream thing. But a beer is quite nice. Especially in the summer like now, where it's like it's just too fucking hot to get a cup of tea. It really is. I went to see when I went to see Winters to record the battle report video with him a couple of weeks ago. It's fucking roasting hot. Like, you'll probably see me in the video at sweating my balls off because it was so hot, especially upstairs in the room where we were recording. And the guy was going down to the kitchen frequently to make more cups of tea, and I was just like, I was too polite to refuse. But I was just sitting there thinking, my God, who can drink a hot cup of tea in this heat? Even I have my limits. We're now playing Ubisoft Open World Simulator. Got to climb the tower.
Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line. Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or why not use them as vantage points? I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge.
You know, actually, having the first time I played this as a test yesterday, that's exactly how I killed a buck. I was on one of the railway tracks and I just saw one of them hanging around near the edge of the woods. What do we got? Undiscovered, undiscovered, undiscovered. An outpost. Well. Let's go over there, shall we? Now, which way would that be? Down there. Oh, yeah. Jokes. Dave's got a high-powered rifle. Dave just fucking completed Halo Combat Evolved with SPV3. Thank you very fucking much. I know my way around guns, alright? I fucking saved humanity with guns, okay? And a really wobbly Jeep. I'll have you know. Also, I've been clay pigeon shooting in real life, and it was a lot of fun. It's a big pile of stones! Good heavens. Mate, if I could have the Halo shotgun in this game, I would have, like, murdered 6 deer already, I reckon. Just point it in the general direction of any wildlife whatsoever, and they'd just be evaporated. The animals are being annoyingly quiet. We haven't heard a call in ages. If there's no here for someone to find, whoever you are, walk in peace. Go north to find the closest outpost. You can't miss the curious tombstones close by. Tombstones. What? Right, we'll follow the tracks for a bit. I had quite a bit of luck doing it that way last time, so... Problem is trying to maintain the balance between not being seen, to quote Monty Python, and also moving at a reasonable fucking pace. Well, there's some tracks at least, something. This way. Since I've got absolutely fucking nothing else to go on right now, why the hell not? He's based on real hunting grounds, and sort of vaguely, possibly, I think. What's this? A white-tailed jackrabbit need zone. Resting. Between 1 and 5 in the morning. Can we, What's really funny about where the activate button thing go. There we go. Aha. Warning calls indicate they've started to notice your presence. Try to move quick. Well, the tip's gone now. See if that does anything. Yeah, he will be able to smell us, because if he's in that direction, the wind is blowing right over there, which is a little bit annoying, actually. See if we can move around a bit to the side. Your experience, it doesn't do much. Ah, it's better than nothing though, right, surely? I think, yeah, apparently it has a very low range. That might be the problem. Ooh. I think we're getting warmer. That is a rock. I thought it might be. I just wanted to be sure. Hello, Chili. How do? Ooh. I heard that one. Yeah, I think a lot of people play it with a get. Alright, one ran off there. Able to sneak up on the deer, but damn, tried to catch a fox the other day and they're the worst. Yeah, I think Angus was going on about the foxes as well. We're not having much luck right now, though, has to be said.
guy's probably run a mile now, hasn't he? Ooh. Come on, fella, where are you? Ooh, 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 ooh.
It's bleeding, so that's a hit. Follow the blood trail to find it. Shouldn't have gone far.
I aimed for the head. Knowing my fucking luck, though, probably just grazed its cheek or something. Damn, I was so close. There's another call over there. Suppose I better follow this one. Oh yeah, it's definitely bleeding. Can we finally get one? That would be amazing. I got bloody 3 the first time I played this game, and now I'm struggling to get a single one. You'd think a shot in the neck would kill it, though, eventually, right? Sort of went running around like this, didn't it? Alright, see you in a bit, Angus. Because it's kind of annoying, because I want to show off, you know, the screen that pops up when you actually do get a kill. And shows you where your shots landed and things like that, because I think it's really cool. But so far, I've managed to shoot, I think, 3 separate deer, and we've not actually managed to find any of them after the fact. Rather annoyingly. Ah. I don't know if that's going to help really with the wind blowing the way it is, but whatever. Well, it's still bleeding at this point. That's good at least. can hear something running, like, right in front of me. Oh, it's rabbits!
Gentle now. Take a deep breath to steady your aim.
See ya. See ya! I'm not hunting wabbits right now. You, on the other hand... I think I just shot a tree. Rip. I didn't miss, no, yeah. It just wasn't a killing shot. It wasn't an insta-kill. But the wind's on our side right now, at the very least. I don't know what the caliber of this rifle is, but I don't think it's very high. So this is the thing. This is what I like about this game. You learn stuff like how, oh, you use a low caliber rifle and shoot a deer roughly in the head area. Oh, it might not actually kill it straight away. Funny that. When it was there and it's run off. Bollocks. I don't know if I got it, but... It's not like we're playing Call of Duty here with a fucking M25 Barrett or whatever it's called, 50 caliber. I shoot you anywhere vaguely in the torso and head area, you will insta-die. I think I hit it because I think I saw it buckle under the. I mean, it's bleeding as well, you know. So, assuming this is maybe a different deer, I've certainly hit it. But I think I saw it. Like it stopped for a minute and just sort of almost winced. Oh god, I didn't mean to run there. You see it buckle like that, it's a hit. Yeah, that's what I figured. Ah, it's dead. There it is. We got it. We did it, guys!
Look at that. Your first reserve trophy. Go ahead and harvest it. If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
There you go. Popped it right in the skull. Both shots, in fact. Look at that. Are all those funny comments about my shooting ability? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, .243 soft point bullet. That's what we're using, so... Clearly it just didn't enter the skull. Which is pretty amusing. Shot her in the snout. First deer I shot when I first did the test game of this, I shot right in the arse. Right here. Went putung, right in between the hips and into the intestines. The poor thing didn't last very long after that, but I imagine it was a pretty painful death, unfortunately. It was just, you know, the thing was, it was just stood there like this, facing back to me like that, and I just couldn't resist, so I just thought, well, I'll aim for the centre of mass, and the centre of mass was its arse at the time, so... Difficulty trivial. Yeah, well, if you say so, game. Felt like quite hard work to me. Using an appropriate caliber, minimizing the time of
There's
impact
no
from
shortage
death.
of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
Well, okay. I'm going to officially call that a good start. We do need a better rifle, though. However, in future, I'm just not going to aim for the head. It's not worth it with this rifle. But yes, that's Din sorted. Show me the money. What? Oh, okay. Where are we right now? That was quite the wild goose chase, was it not? Let's go back down here towards the railway again. I don't even know how much money I even have at this point. Ah, 1682 apparently. Spotted the World of Tanks player. How you doing, Hamwoff? Right. You don't play World of Tanks, but you do watch Jingles. Well, that's good enough, right? That's practically the same thing in a way. I used to watch his stuff quite a lot when I was into War Thunder and that, but since kind of giving up on that fucking horrendous game, frankly, I sort of stopped bothering to watch. Alright bloke, though, does good videos and stuff if you're into that kind of gaming. I always thought of him as being a little bit like the Variax of World of Tanks. How large is the map in this game? It's absolutely huge, dude. This is the tiny area we've walked around so far, like this bit here. And that's the entire map. And there are 2 more maps aside from this one. There's this Pacific Northwest one, there's one that's in Germany, and there's one that's... I don't know exactly where. I think it's somewhere in, like, Scandinavia or Russia or something. Pros and cons? I couldn't really give you any. I've not played it long enough yet. On the sale, though, I don't regret buying it at all. Already had a fair amount of fun playing it. Oh my luck right now, I'll be tracking a deer that I've already shot. Yeah, but Rock Guy, and here's the trick. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's the pro tip. I don't actually find flying the aeroplanes tedious. You see? I know this might be a completely mind-blowing concept to you, but I don't actually find flying the aeroplanes tedious. And that's why I do it. If I found flying the aeroplanes tedious, I wouldn't actually fly them, would I? Alright, where is it gone? Ah, this way. Rabbit! Bunny wabbit! Well, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this for nothing. The fucking animal AI in this game's a hell of a lot better than in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Jesus Christ. Those animals had like a death wish. Oh, hi, I'm a deer. I'm just gonna sort of stand here, like, right next to you. With no real need to flee whatsoever. In fact, you can actually shoot me, and I still won't really do anything. Well, I guess it's wabbit season, folks. I hear something. Yes! Wow. Technically that hit it, but... Sweet.
Hey, you're catching on quickly.
If you say so, mate. You missed and it died of shock. Yeah. That's what it looked like, right? Lucky for us, the rabbits are quite bloody noisy when they're just sort of moving around in the undergrowth, so... All you really have to do is stop and sit still and point yourself in the direction the sound's coming from. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We get through here, game. Please let me through. Please. Please. Very well. I've made lots of racket by jumping up and down. Ah, this is annoying. It's going this way, and look where the wind's blowing. Well, let's keep going. Eventually we might find something. The Shin High Rock is impassable, sorry. Why even give me a jump button if it doesn't work? Here's something. It's... Holy shit, dude! It was right there! Oh, I certainly hit it. It was pretty difficult to miss, to be honest with you. I'm not sure where I hit it, though. Non-vital hit. Oh, bollocks. Welp. Let's follow it up. We got really lucky with the wind there. I mean, look at the compass. Same reward by going to the Hunt Club menu. If it bleeds, we can kill it. We just might not be able to find its corpse. Yeah, that's true, actually. It is bleeding a lot, isn't it? Don't mind me taking a sip of beer. Maybe finished it, actually. It was a good one, this. Ruby Rooster, it was. I recommend it if you see it hanging around on a shelf somewhere in your local supermarket or whatever. That awkward moment when you're not sure if you can hear an animal or if it's just your own footsteps. Just run after this deer, it's dead, you reckon? Oh yeah, of course it is. Well, there you go. Dirt, it is dead. Boom, right in the flesh, stomach, intestines. Not bad. Yeah, non-vital hit, right? Sure. We're getting slightly better at this, guys. Oh, the bear will fuck you up, yeah. And the moose are kind of nasty too, actually. I watched Durka play this a little while ago, and he got absolutely mauled by a bear. It was quite funny. I think you mean meese. Speaking of, there's actually geese in the game as well. Canadian geese. Who are probably the only animal I won't feel remotely ethically challenged by killing. Fuck geese, man. Fuck them. Evil creatures. They probably don't, like, try to attack you in the game, to be honest with you, the geese, but it would be so fucking funny if they did. I have no idea where I'm going this way, by the way. That's just where my marker's set to, and I need somewhere to walk, so... If geese hiss, they want to be friends. Do not listen to this man, chat. He is a liar. Oh, they are tasty, yeah, for sure. Like, geese are fucking yummy. You don't get a lot of meat on them compared to, like, a turkey or something, but... Oh, fucking... Goose at Christmas? Jesus, it's good. And you can use the goose fat for the potatoes as well. It's just, it's so good. That's, like, their one redeeming feature. Like, they're evil creatures, but they do taste really good. Or maybe that's why they taste good. Maybe it's all a placebo. Geese just taste really good because you know deep down the little bastard probably deserved it. You've never had goose? I really, highly, highly, highly recommend it. Why do I feel like this is the exact same deer I just shot? Whatever. Are there ducks in this game, or is it just the geese? I can't remember. I don't mind doing some duck hunting. Kind of fun. I've lost the trail now. Where'd you go? Right, this way. This way. According to Google, there are mallards. Oh, sweet. We can do some duck hunting, then. Probably really hard compared to shooting a deer at point-blank range, but... I'm up for that. That's another game I think I played back in the day. It was a duck hunting game of some description. I think it's because it was like a bargain bin set that you pick up, you know. And it came with Elk Hunter something or other, Turkey Hunt 3D, and this duck hunting game. And I played the shit out of them. I really did. Because my mother and my grandfather were both hunters themselves. They did lots of shooting, both at animals and targets and what have you. So, as a young impressionable child, I was quite into that. Wildlife Varmint Control is operating in the area to address the problem of hungry wandering coyotes in nearby towns and cabin villages. There are many ethical considerations involved in wildlife management. Before initiating any wildlife control activities, an individual must become familiar with applicable federal, state, and local laws. Now then. It wasn't Cabela's Dangerous Hunts, though, this ridiculous, like... if this game is Armor, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts was Call of Duty. Like, I think I vaguely remember, like, the Jimquisition doing a video on that or something, and it looked completely and utterly absurd. Where have you gone, you bastard? There's some other tracks over here we could follow actually instead. Oh, there's water down here. One assumes this is where they come to get a drink. Oh, hello. I found the site of one of my previous attempts at killing something. Quite possibly. That's a warning from a rabbit. Not as interested, thanks. Although if a rabbit just happens to cross my path, I won't say no. There's definitely a rabbit around here somewhere. I can hear it. Now that was a thing. That was definitely a thing. Go on, skedaddle, rabbits. I've suddenly found bigger prey than you, so you're off the hook. You reckon it's closer? Deer do make funny noises, don't they? Maybe I should try using the call thing again. Well, it's around here somewhere. And these are almost certainly its tracks, so... Epic scenery though, eh? How's the game so far? Only for the patient. Really, I would say. I like it though. So I like my slow-paced, sort of exploration-y kind of games like this. Got some rabbits. Won't say no to a babbit. Bang. Right in the lung. Buck's probably run off at this point, but I wasn't really getting anywhere with it anyway. So, and I'll take the rifle score and XP where I can get it. I think at this point, really, I want a better gun for hunting deer with anyway. After all. When animals harvested, hunting pressure is added to the surrounding area. Animals will avoid any area affected by hunting pressure. That's interesting. So you can't just sort of farm the same general area. You've got to spread out, move around and stuff. That's cool. But yeah, look at the pretty scenery. It's so cool. That's a bird of some description. Oh. Mountains, Gandalf, indeed. I'm looking forward to trying out the other maps as well. Oh, I was going that way. Save them by 7mm next. I shall try to do that then. You reckon I can hit it? Fucking hell, I'm a little surprised. You silly rabbit. You just went a bit too far out the open there. And I had a really good view. Woof, that was a good shot. Not on purpose, mind you, entirely by accident, but it was a good shot. There was a rabbit just there, but he's run off. I didn't see him, but I heard him. That's a bit of wood. Got my hopes up there for a second. It's very open ground here, which is probably not necessarily great news for us trying to sneak up on some animals. Back. What's happened? I think we killed at least one deer while you were gone, I think, and several rabbits. Been going alright so far. Some rabbits beg to be shot, yeah. Pretty much. They were going out there for some Darwin Awards, really. Oops. Mashing the mouse buttons when I didn't mean to. You really want to see a bear? Well, we might accidentally run into one, like the guy said. Rest zone discovered. Oh. See you, rabbits. This is all getting a bit watership down now, isn't it? Very nice. Really, guys? Is this for real? It's like a buffet. The Jarl can hardly eat every rabbit, can he? Well. Yeah, on the whole, I've got to say, I quite like the game. I don't know how riveting it is to honestly watch, but to play, it's very chilled out, very relaxing, kind of just sort of hiking through the woods simulator. I thoroughly like it. It's very, very enjoyable. I've completely lost the trail of that deer, but... Oh. Ah, more rabbits. More rabbits. Here's some deer footprints. You know, I played the Long Dark, and weirdly enough, I did get very bored of that. Essentially, really, what it mostly ended up boiling down to is me sat in a little, you know, shack, hoarding tins of beans and things, and sort of running out of stuff to do. Get my glasses on here. There we go. I can see what I'm doing a bit better. Long Dark has a story now. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, take what I said with a pinch of salt, considering I played the Long Dark a very long time ago. It's probably changed a lot since then, I imagine, because it was very much in development even then. Especially then. Eagle? I heard an eagle. Very fresh droppings, huh? Might be on the right track here. The wind direction isn't very encouraging, unfortunately. Oh, is it actually a hawk? Oh, fair enough. I don't really know what birds of prey sound like, to be honest with you. Aside from owls. You get lots of red kites around where I live, but they're pretty quiet. They're not very noisy birds, so... It's funny, really, actually. I mean, the conservation effort on those things clearly worked, because I remember when I was at school, we had a trip to some sort of country park near in the neighborhood, and learned a bunch about red kites and stuff like that, and went spotting some, and that was when they were like practically nearly extinct in the area, and now there are so many of them, they're, you know, bordering on being a pest. Well, we're going on a deer hunt, folks. And eventually we'll hopefully find one. We keep following these tracks, since they're fairly recent, I think. Judging by the droppings. And it's raining again. Come on, man. Give me a call or something just to let me know I'm in the right neighborhood. Well, there's a few sets of tracks around. No, let me examine the call, not the... Oh, well. It's over there, though. Now, that was a warning call, I think. Now, the wind's definitely not on our side here, which is quite annoying. Kind of panicked there, kind of got stuck on the spot, didn't it? That was a pretty solid shot, though, I reckon. I think this fella's had it. Yep. I say fella. It's not a fella at all. There you go, right in the lung. Perfect. Marvelous. That couldn't have gone better if it tried. Now, there was more than one. There was definitely more than one. Question is, where did the others go in the end? I mean, they've scarpered like a million miles. Ooh, hello. But you saw that the call thing worked. Every time I used it, it came a little bit closer. You could hear it. I mean, I could hear it. I don't know if you could hear it on the stream. You guys should count yourselves lucky that parrots don't eat humans. Oh my fucking word, what? We're on the Deer Highway here. That's a big old bloodstain. Yeah, I know, right? Clever girl. Yeah, it's dead. Didn't get very far at all. Ooh, is it a white-tailed deer? Yeah. Getting better at this, boys. Yeah, well, that or we're getting very, very fucking lucky. Yeah, it's a whole, like, herd of them here. Look at all these tracks. Just being very quiet and being very still and using the old lure thing, and seems to work. As long as the wind's on your side, you know. This is getting ridiculous. Hit the jackpot here, fellas, I swear. Get the hint, guys, Jesus. Still hanging around. Where did this one end up then? I think it ran this way and then ran back the other way or something? I'm not really sure. Oh no, hang on, here we go. I mean, there's surely no way it survived that shot.
We're watching you, scum.
Cage Prod, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. I just don't know where the fuck this deer's gone. Yeah. Well, there's still a bunch more in this direction, quite clearly, so... Be looking at old tracks. Yeah, true, actually. Just didn't see any others leading away from the blood splatter, so... Oh, there it is. Dead. Right there. Are you for real? You things, it's like you guys just what? Oh, it's a buck. Woo! Right, let's confirm you. Beautiful. Oh my word, look. Yeah, get in, boys! Right through the spine and the lung. Fucking hell. Beautiful. Nice. Quite pleased with myself for that, actually. I must say. Jolly pleased. We're not in the UK here, no, we're in the Pacific Northwest. Either Washington or Oregon, I forget which. Well, we found like an entire herd of the buggers down by this lake here. Where are we? Excuse me, for future reference. We're here. Next to Belmont Lake. Although having killed a shitload of deer here, they won't be back very soon after this. What's the pink on the map mean? Don't know, actually. Good question. Is there a key here somewhere that tells us? Talk a legend. Oh, there's zones where animals gather. Oh, okay, so I've sort of inadvertently stumbled ass first into a pretty good hunting ground by accident. There's definitely one over there. I just saw it. And you know, look at the wind as well. We've got the wind like the wind could not be more on our side right now if we tried. I'm lucking out here in the extreme. It's awesome. Purple is the scare zone. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense, actually, because that's where we killed those rabbits. Yep. And a deer, apparently. Yep. Oh, no, wait, those are the need zones. That's where we killed a bunch of rabbits. Right, let's use this foliage as cover here. Does this game have a day-night cycle? Yeah, it does. Well, we got it. Well, we hit it at least. Vital hit. Oh yeah, this thing's not long for this world. Yep, there we go. Meat is well and truly back on the menu, boys. Good lord. Right, that's not even the one that was calling either. There's still more over here. Somewhere. They haven't skedaddled quite wisely at this point entirely. How much money have I got? 7,878. Hunting is apparently very good in Layton, mate. Take it from me! So many tracks. It's insane. And again, we're very lucky that the wind is on our side here, so... What's the time anyway? Oh, it's just kind of like 10:15, so yeah, we'll play this a bit longer, I think, and then we'll wrap it up, and then we'll play some more Euro Truck. Continue our Italian tour, I think. And that'll probably be it for tonight, I imagine. You folks wondering at home what we're doing next and stuff? You know, with all the football on the telly recently, I've almost been tempted to pick up whatever the latest FIFA is and play a bit of that, but I have this sort of feeling that it might bring in the wrong crowd. You know how it is with certain games on Twitch. Yeah, of course, these days FIFA's all about these different game modes and shit, isn't it? Oh, hello! Let's see if we can get you to come a bit closer to us, shall we? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's a certain kind of person that plays FIFA games, usually. I knew a lot of them when I was at school, and they haven't improved much since then. Hello? Ooh, you big bastard. Hold still. No, 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 no. That's the opposite. Ah, fuck. Okay. God, they're fast, aren't they? Did I hit the wrong one? No, there it is. Okay, sweet. I just couldn't see the antlers from where it was. Nice. Well, that last one ran off this way, so... You found a bear. Have fun. How much is the latest FIFA on Steam? Doubt. I think the last one I played was like 16 or 15 on my PS4. Fuck, I remember playing FIFA 99 back in the day. That was my first FIFA. Followed by FIFA 2000. Oh, wait. This store page is still being a piece of shit. Can you even buy FIFA on Steam these days? It's probably Origin exclusive, isn't it? What am I even trying for? No, it's not on Steam. I'm not Origin. We can completely forget it. Although... have Pro Evo Soccer on it. It's like the next best thing, right? There you go, Pro Evo Soccer 18. Mixed reviews. Uh-oh. Actually, 19's available. Although, I think it's available 30th of August. It's June right now, isn't it? Well, it's like just over a month. I wonder if that's worth waiting for. Looking at the screenshots, and it looks fucking identical to 18. Fucking football games, man. Yeah, I might pick it up, actually. I tell you what, actually, it's only 12 quid. That's probably worth it, just for a bit of a piss around playing football. I'll think about that. I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I think we've killed... Well, now our genocide? No, deer genocide is more or less complete, folks. I think I'm going to go to the loo, and then when I come back, I'm going to switch over to some Euro Truck. So... Also, this game is so weird with its monitor behavior when it's full screen. Currently, my left monitor is blacked out, but my right monitor isn't. Luckily, the right monitor is the one with the chat on it, so that's okay. But yeah, it's really weird. And there's no option for full screen window either, which annoys me a little bit. But hey. Anyway, there you go, folks. The Hunter, Call of the Wild. I think it's actually pretty flipping good for what it is. As a sort of dedicated hunting simulator, it's quite fun, actually.
It's not bad with a glass of beer and you know, on a summer evening. It's a sort of game I could see myself playing this for a bit, just sort of with a YouTube video or a stream or something on the other monitor. To be honest with you, I like it. I like it. It's good. I recommend it. If you want to pick it up on the Steam sale, it's on there. It's not too expensive either, I don't think. It's about like 20 quid, maybe just a bit less than 20 quid. So I think I might come back to it in future as well. Now I've saved up all this money in XP, get some upgrades, and go visit some of the other parks. So for now, do I need to save it? I don't think I do I? I can just exit to desktop. So